아무도 부르지 않던 날 데려간 종소리 기도보다 두려움을 우리들은 먼저 배워 서로를 기대던 너와 내가 갈곳 없는 찬송만 Learn how to hate each other When the heart is on the silence 잠들었었던 침묵은 절망이 되어 내 몸짓이 부서지고 가려도 내 마음이 헤어지고 갈라져도 See it rise, rise 일어나 네 안에 어둠 깨우고 진짜 모습을 알아내 기억해 결국 빛이란 걸
Though I did expect you much sooner. As today's a special day, I will let it pass. Adventurer, your timing couldn't have been better. It's starting soon. Such a rare... Come now, I do not wish to miss a single moment of him. Such trifling matters can certainly wait. What could warrant missing our Grand Chamberlain's charming speech? Now don't give me that look. I know you've no such spectacles of grandeur in a backwater cesspool like Velia. Of course, he is my betrothed after all. He is also one of the country's highest officials. If I pulled him away from his duty every time I wished to see him, the nation of Serendia would all but collapse from his absence. We must be responsible with the lives he and I will one day rule over together. Now let's get going, adventurer. Do hurry, will you? Your memory loss is no excuse to make a lady like myself lead the way. Now go on.
There's not a soul in Serendia who's tougher than me. War's done and dusted. So what are we trading for, eh?
Eri, was it?
Huh?
Rumor has it you're the strongest one here. No, it's fine. Give me a show of that strength. If you can best me, I'll make you wealthy beyond imagination.
Ha! You certain, my lord? Got your word on that? All right, then. Don't blink now, lads! It'll be rags to riches in a flash for me, eh?
Huh. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be an inspection today?
Now show me what you're made of.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all?
Blast. My hand just slipped.
You lack proper fundamentals. Train harder.
Yes, my lord.
Proud sons of Serendia. Yes, war may be behind us for now. But to our west, we have imps, while Fogans and Nagas have surrounded Klish. Orcs, bloody monastery zealots and Viragi bandits yet breathe down our necks. Will you stand by and let these monsters threaten the safety of your wives and children?
No, sir!
Do not forget, Calpheon is our overlord. They are not our ally. In the south, Baron Alfonso Rundi has his blade pointing menacingly at us. Once we topple him, our true battle shall finally begin. When the time comes, our country's heroes will be rewarded with fortune and glory. So train hard, overcome your fears, and prepare to make our enemies kneel before us. The glory and splendor of Serendia rests upon your very shoulders. Who is with me?
Oh, my Jodine. You bear the burden of a billion lesser men. My hunky gigajord.
Wow, yeah.
to know we have such well-trained forces in Serendia. It's all because of Sir Jordine. I am proud, but cannot shake this lingering fear. What if Calphion orders their disbandment? Does your memory loss include the history of the entire world? Fine. As a sophisticated lady of Serendia, I shall explain it to you. Listen well. You are aware of how precious blackstones are, yes? Around a decade ago, blackstones were discovered in the western part of Serendia. When word reached Calphion, they dissolved our alliance and declared war. Of course, they gave countless reasons. But with a decade-long history of warring over blackstones in the desert, the facade was hardly necessary. We resisted as best we could, but that was a war we simply could not win. To my utter shame, I, the once proud princess of Serendia, was taken hostage. My brave and gallant savior was none other than our esteemed Jordine Ducasse. Shortly thereafter, my father surrendered and faced the war tribunal in Calphion. My father, the original king of this land, is now but the Duke of Serendia. The regrettable result of bending the knee to our Calphionian conquerors. You see, my mother, the former queen, was a princess of Calphion's Seric royal family. This allowed my father to maintain power in Serendia, even if only as its duke. The great irony is that Calphion now has no throne, no king at all. However, production cannot keep up with their demand, and Calphion is still pressuring us to produce more. That's why I hired that rogue Eden to travel to even the most remote corners of the mountains in search of black crystals. Consider it a gift for my beloved Serendia's future Duke. Your glazed-over eyes tell me you still fail to grasp my meaning. Though I may be the Duke's youngest daughter, my brothers were kind enough to pass from this world and leave me as sole heir. So, when Sir Jordine takes my hand in marriage, we will become the rulers of this land. Understand now? Why am I even telling you all this? When we first met, your stench was so foul, I needed to stand upwind. Anyway, let's go and meet Sir Jordine. He's a busy man. We may not get the chance later on. Go on, hurry. Wait, father is with him. I wonder what they're discussing.
Grand Chamberlain, are you certain of this? I fear this may spell the end of Serendia. I am aware you had your share of hardships in the war, but it pales in comparison to what they did to me.
The die has been cast, Your Grace.
Do you truly believe them blind?
Your Grace, the pieces are nearly all in place. The final piece is justification.
They will realize what we're doing.
I am aware. I assure you, Your Grace. I will proceed with even greater caution now.
I only wish for you and Jarrett to be happy.
Your Grace, Serendia is being exploited. Who could find happiness in such a state? Rest assured, Your Grace, I will see it done. And you may come in, my lady. I recall you were to introduce me to someone today?
Oh, Sir Jardine, you knew. I merely wished not to disturb you. Oh,
I hear you saved Richie the Jester in Velia. You have my thanks. He's a friend of mine. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Jardine Ducasse, Grand Chamberlain of Serendia. I've heard much of your adventures from Lady Jarrett. I hear you are an exceptionally skilled individual. I always welcome talent, unless it be Calphionian. Would you lend Serendia your strength?
why are you hesitating? Answer quickly, this is a golden opportunity. What are you doing? Answer him at once. This is not a chance that should be missed.
I have high expectations for you. And of course, I will return the favor any way I can. Treasures, rank, honor, you name it. Anything in return for your aid to Serendia. The woman who wrought chaos upon Medea? Why? That's a tale from some time ago. I will contact you soon with your task. If that is all, please excuse me. I will contact you soon with your task. If that is all, please excuse me. I will contact you soon with your task. The Serendian court will soon be in session. I have preparations to make.
Well, that was not what I expected. I thought he'd be more enthusiastic about you. Clearly, greater fanfare was required on my part. Maybe I'll hire the Oyun statue jesters next time. Just don't forget that you're the first. Seems like you've yet to be given any orders, so... Ah, it's your first time in Heidel, isn't it? I have a place I'd like you to see.
Don't show your back to the enemy. Never. Not in any circumstance.
Hello there, I'm Laura. Clementina asked me to thank you for her. Lucas and Jean also wanted to send along their sincere gratitude.
There's no need to thank me at every opportunity. These are the sort of advantages that come with my friendship.
So you're a friend of Lady Jarrett. Pleasure's all mine. Name's Laura. I look forward to doing business with you. So you're a friend of Lady Jarrett. Pleasure's all mine. Name's Laura. As this is our first meeting, and you being a friend of Lady Jarrett's, here's some potions on the house. I'm sure you'll be back once you test their efficacy for yourself. Potions are a shy specialty. Oh, and all the profits from potion sales go straight to the Glitch Orphanage. So shop till you drop.
Laura, there's no need to go to such lengths. Surely a single potion sample will be more profitable.
Don't you worry about me, Lady Jarrett. I have 10 years of experience under my belt.
Indeed, your shop is held in high esteem for a reason. I'm off then. Send my regards to the children. Idle must seem worlds apart from the quaint simplicity of Velia. I do admit it feels quite different to me today as well. Truth be told, well, it's about time to seek out some work that needs doing. A competent hand always leads with action. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain control. Well, why not take a walk around Heidel? There's bound to be citizens in need of aid. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. I suppose you don't know the city well enough yet. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain control. Well, a city has a way of running amok if its leadership... Yes, good idea.
Greetings, adventurer. Just the one I was looking for. Do you see these trembling children? Whatever they witnessed last night, it's left them terrified. They just shake with fear. Won't say a word to me, no matter what. If we can warm them up a bit, maybe they'll talk. How about it? Clothes would be wonderful, but costly. Firewood should do the trick. Would you be so kind as to chop some firewood for these poor children? Yes, you know, lumbering? Would you be so kind as to chop some... Would you be so kind as to chop some firewood for these poor children? Wow! Thanks, adventurer! There you go! How's that, children? Warmer?
Yes. I feel a bit better. I snuck into Heidel Castle, and there were Ghosts. So many ghosts.
What? Ghosts? Nonsense. There's no such thing. Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. The leftover file with...
What? Ghosts? Children are so much. The city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain. Yes, a great idea. You will always find something to do there. Things aren't going quite as planned. Seems we might need to try a different approach. Oh, aren't you the adventurer accompanying Lady Jarette? I've been a trade manager for quite some time, so I know how things get around here. But new trends are always on the horizon, and one must keep abreast of what's currently popular. That said, I don't have the time to see for myself. But if you could investigate the matter on my behalf... things aren't going quite as planned. Seems we might need to try a different approach. Try speaking with Player, the Central Market Director. Tekthon, the blacksmith, and Dora Fonte, the jeweler, are also quite well informed. They will likely have the information I seek. Thanks again for doing this for me.
You can entrust your goods without worry, since it's an official trade zone approved by the head of the Merchant Guild. You won't lose out if you trade through me. What's trending these days? Well, the increase in taxes did lower interest in luxury items. Though, with that said, fan flamingo plumes are always in high demand. Huh? It's not my first day mediating trade. What are you on about?
Yes, I have many orders for self-defense items. People must have caught wind of the imps running rampant in nearby lands.
This belongs to us. Give it to me. No! Hand it over.
Gemstones are not something to be bargained with. The gemstones I carry are all worth their value. What I deal in is not luxury, but necessity. Those who seek to protect themselves come to me. I did have a spike in sales recently. Even Sir Jourdain himself made some purchases. Perhaps he intends to distribute them among his soldiers. If you spend a lot of time on your feet, try a gemstone that makes you lighter. You came to see me. I guess you're pretty good at sensing where the money's at. Is that so? What interesting rumors. Well, I know exactly what to do now. You did a great job. I like the way you work. A merchant should enjoy large crowds. So, what do you want from me? A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Yes, good idea. A city has a way...
Hey, you there! Over here! You're the one! I can feel it! The inspiration, it's welling up inside of me. But what is it that I still lack? You! You! You've got to be my muse! Please! You're the key to my artistic enlightenment. Maybe. Just do me this small favor. Shout out loudly. Peanut butter jelly time! Please, I beg of you, this is of utmost importance. Inspiration is slipping away. Go on now, just do me this small favor. Shout ah! Ah! There it is! I feel it! The rumbling of the crowd! Ah! 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 Yes! Yes! This is it! This delicate feeling, the sensation. Thank you! You are most helpful!
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership's...
Hello there, I'm Laura.
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must state your work is impeccable. You're growing on me, you know that? With a bit of refinement, I'd almost believe you a citizen of Heidel. You've pleased me somewhat, but that reminds me. Sir Jordine briefly mentioned that there's trouble brewing at Elder Farm. Helping out with small city affairs is well and good, but solving a major problem would hasten his approval of you. Elder Farm is located south of Heidel, just beyond the Demi River.
To make the pumpkins grow by themselves? Welcome, I'm Coco, Pierre's daughter. How can I... Oh, Lady Jarette. And with a new bodyguard to escort her. No way, she can't have known. What business brings the Lady of Heidel to this grubby old farm? Is there something I can do for you?
As Sir Jordine is occupied with other matters, I have come in his stead as his betrothed. Surely you've no issue with that?
Ah, is that the case? Well, of course. If you must, you must.
Young lady, you dare hold such a tone to speak with such derision to me! You heard that cheeky, insolent cur! I saw that smirk. You, come here this instant!
As you wish, milady.
Oh, I know what you're up to. Elder Farm supplies the plumes from fan flamingos.
We do. What of it? They've been out of fashion for quite some time.
Fan flamingos are the pride of Heidel. Noble women of Calpheon can't get enough.
No wonder the Grand Chamberlain pays you such little attention. With that kind of horrid taste in fashion.
Excuse me! What did you just say? You think I didn't hear you? Right. We have work to do. I want a full inspection of the farm immediately.
What? You can't just show up here and... as if we aren't already working ourselves to the bone. Fine. If that's your wish, milady. I need to make preparations. And you? Are you Lady Durette's new servant? Or a bit of hired muscle? Doesn't matter. I'm supposed to be collecting fan flamingo plumes, but I have to deal with this inspection now. So I have no choice but to rely on you for...
That girl. Something about her irks me. The way she smells... I can't quite put my finger on it. That girl. Something about her.
You're already done? Oh, my days. You're pretty good. What? You ever considered working on a farm? I didn't think you'd be back so quickly. I'd best be off to see Lady Jarrett. See ya. See? All in order. We'd like to remind Her Ladyship that our farm was named this year's model taxpayer. We've never evaded paying our dues to the city, not even once. We have nothing to hide.
Paying taxes is nothing special as a Serendian. Looks like you had a good harvest year. Come on, adventurer. You did well today. Drinks are on me. I'll meet you at the Golden Toad Inn, remember? It's the place where we met Lara earlier.
We've never evaded paying our dues to the city, not even once. We have nothing to hide.
Roy got us a wonderful spot. Is it to your liking? Now, let's see if you can outdrink a one-time princess. What, you think I used my privilege to get this spot? I would never take seats from my people. Come now, drink. Here, let me. This here is a mead made with honey from Alejandro Farm. Even Calphionians love it. It's little more than water to us Serendians. Now, bottoms up, all at once is the only way. What's that look? You don't think I poisoned it, do you? I would have done that back in Balanos had that been my intent. I can tell if you're drunk. Your face will be bright as red nose. Me, I can drink down a whole barrel and feel nothing. Aha! Now you're a true Serendian. Now it's my turn. All right, let's get ourselves another round. I finally have a drinking partner. Cheers! Cheers! That is the spot. Bottoms up. Jardine is so sweetie. His betrothed is making so much effort. Like, does he not see me going around working so hard for him? I mean, I know he's busy, but Phobius, you're up.
Right. Chairman of the Idle League of Merchants, Bobby Lord. Time's up. Do you ever plan to repay your debt? Huh? My eyes thirst for blood. You gonna quench it? Huh?
I told you, I need a few more days.
And how long has it been? We've shown enough leniency. Miss your deadline again and we take the inn, as per our contract.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Lady Dret's handmaiden, Carolyn. The lady's sudden, lapse into unconsciousness must have startled you. I anticipated as much and was waiting outside. I will return her ladyship safely home. Have no fear of that. Enjoy the rest of your evening beneath the Serendian moonlight. Oh, yes. Please, go ahead. I will answer what I can. Isabel Encarosha, the Heidel branch manager of the Calphion Jean Merchant Guild, and her associate, Povius. We can't help it. She is the sole heiress of House Encarosha, who holds a seat in Calphion's parliament. You don't strike me as the type to heed advice. I can only hope you bring Our Lady no harm.
trusting Heidel is not an easy task. Serendians are so pathetic, unable to meet a simple deadline.
That's none of your business. You want to talk?
It's all right, Povius. I know this one. You're the breaker of chains, aren't you? What business could the savior of Balanos have with me? I haven't a black stone to speak of. Oh, are you looking to make some silver? Savior or not, I don't hire just anyone. So, you did lose your memory, and your understanding of the ways of this world, it seems. I'm a merchant. Information is as good as gold, and all information finds its way into my pockets. So, it's only logical that I know the description of the one who was the talk of all Balanos.
You're Lady Jaret's guest. Please, can you help me?
Grace was truly brilliant. How did the guild end up with a man such as this as its head? Shan Merchant Guild would bring great profit to you.
Oh, people are going to laugh at me. You're helping the Grand Chamberlain, right? Then help me first. I lead the merchants here. Sir Jordine tasked me with something important, though I've been ensnared in this scheme and...
Povius, have you sharpened your axe? I feel we shall have need of it shortly.
Lady Jaret here. She would have insisted on aiding me. Please, I beg of you. You're the savior of Velia. I'm sure Chief Igor gave you quite a... Perhaps you could part with some small sum of silver?
I can't bear to watch this any longer. Are you really going to help this pauper? Very well. Head to the Lynch farm and collect the Merchant League's debt. In return, I'll waive this month.
Isabel, you know that's impossible. Marana Lynch is dead. They can't pay off the debt. Damn. Look, please help me any way you can. I'm sure the Grand Chamberlain will be grateful for your help. I don't know where you hail from, but if you help me resolve this, I will personally vouch for you. Sir Jordine, the only hope for Heidel.
What? Bobby Lauren? Money? Ugh, step aside! Look at this mess. Want to pick a fight with a woman with nothing left to lose? Ha! I didn't think so. Now get over there and out of the way! Want to pick a fight with a woman with nothing left to lose? What do you mean you can't drive the imps out? I can't just give up the big... My husband's dead. I've even lost my wedding... Calm down. This farm was up... Unhand me! I'd rather tear every imp apart with my bare hands, even if it means following my husband into an untimely grave! Ah!
Are you genuinely asking or mocking us? Look at the sheer number of them. We'd be the imps here were once altar imps, tasked with the sacred duty of... They used to live here peacefully, coexisting with the villagers. But so... Anyway, our orders were not to get rid of the imps. We're to stop this madwoman from provoking them.
Is that so? I'd love to take you at your word, but even those soldiers are hesitant to... If you're here seeking an honorable death or something, please do it out of sight. I don't need that on my conscience. Did you handle them all on your own? Adventurer, please, I must beg one more favor. Please! Inside there is the house where my husband and I used to live. We fled in such a hurry, I left my wedding ring behind.
You're more skilled than I anticipated. Have you already had a run-in with the imps? Nothing out of the ordinary. Checking on the diligence of my debt collectors is a regular, and if they were indeed diligent in their duties, I might have information to share as a sort of bonus. The leader of the altar imps here is called Dastard Beg. Surely you didn't think the elites of Heidel dared not approach on account of a few imps, did you? An imp, larger than dear Povius here, and of even greater strength. Beg was he was so Heidel sought out the best mercenary they could after losing to Liberto, attacking. As for Liberto Lynch of Dandelion, rumor has it that Beg returned after the sighting of a man clad in black. Your countenance seems to question how I know so much. It behooves. Anyway, it seems you're handling the task well. Oh, and also, despite the soldiers'
yeah. Real meal, sugar.
Yes! This is my ring! Thank you so much! Oh, thank you! Oh, my husband was never on good terms with Sir Jordine. I thought that may have been why he sent such riffraff. Here, this is everything I have. Now that I have the ring, nothing else matters. This amount should be more than enough to settle our debt with that bastard Bobby Lauren. Imps! Get rid of the imps! Please! My husband was... No, those imps! Oh, please,
The farm was in such a mess. How did you... Ah, yes! Oh, I will make sure to tell the Grand Chamberlain of your deeds. I'm sure this isn't the last we'll be seeing of each other. Sir Jordine, the only hope for Heidel.
There you are. I hear you helped Bobby Lauren. He's the Grand Chamberlain's right hand, so well done. Calthian's Jean Merchant Guild has been greedily eyeing Heidel's market. It's you who've thwarted their ambitions. Ah, Lady Jarette requests your presence. Please, I shall go ahead and make the necessary preparations. Do...
When will they arrive? What would make that old man Roig work faster? I was much too soft on him last time. I'll make sure to act more firmly from now on, and... Adventurer! Finally, Sir Jordine is looking for you. Let's hurry before he gets pulled into a meeting. It took a lot of effort to get you this opportunity. You should be honored, Adventurer. To walk the palace grounds with me? That is Sir Royg's office. I say it's far too nice, considering his position. I'm sure you've heard much about our Grand Chamberlain. He may seem a bit particular at times, but beneath it all, he's quite the gentle soul. Especially toward talented individuals. I'm sure you more than fit those qualifications. Here we are, the Grand Chamberlain's office. Rather modest for his authority, don't you think?
Adventurer, welcome. It's not much, but make yourself at home. Praise for you has been abundant in my circles. I simply couldn't resist extending an invitation to meet. I share a dream with the people of Serendia, for our homeland to prosper far beyond that of Calpheon. For the happiness of the citizens of Serendia, will you help me fulfill this dream? There's a castle ruins to the southeast of Serendia. Land named Montvedel that once belonged to a count. Now it's nothing more than a den for traitors who discarded their oaths of loyalty like worn-out shoes. They must be brought to justice.
But Sir Jordine, that's where Owl is. He's your friend. You can't kill him.
My lady, there is not a soul alive unaware of the threat that Lord Alfonso Rundi's forces pose for Heidel. Our friendship is what's kept him alive this long, but the safety of this country is my top priority. As future inheritor of this dukedom, you must also be strong. The people look to you as a beacon of truth and justice.
Joe!
I should be seeing to the Montvedel ruins personally, but my forces are currently engaged with the Biragi bandits. Moreover, the fact that Alfonso Rundi and I were once friends is well known among the people of Serendia. So it is fortunate timing for a talented adventurer such as yourself to be here now. They are gaining strength by pillaging the surrounding area. We cannot let them extend their reach to Moretti Farm. If you succeed in taking down the Montvedel forces, I promise you honor and fortune. And I shall do everything I can to help you find the White Witch. I've been investigating a missing person case lately. When we next meet, I may have something to share on the matter. Of course, I will await your answer. My lady, please excuse me. I have a meeting to attend.
Adventurer, come to my chambers.
And I shall do everything I can.
So, I must be strong And just as Sir Jordine said. There is something you should know before you depart for Montverdel. Jordine Ducasse, the son of a secretary. Alfonso Rundi, the son of a knight. And me, Duret Domengart, the youngest daughter of the king. All hailing from different backgrounds, yet we were friends. To one another, we were Joe, Al, and Jerry. Always playing happily with one another. As we grew older, we began to realize the differences in our status. Then everything changed when Calphion attacked. Joe and Al, those carefree scoundrels, enlisted to fight under General Cliff. I remained within the castle walls, entirely unaware of how the war was unfolding. When word came that the enemy was at our door, I tried to escape, but was captured by Calphion. I took a blow to the head when I was taken prisoner. I thought surely my end had come. But when I opened my eyes again, I found myself in Jordine's arms. A strong jaw, a sharp nose, the sound of labored breathing. My heart races each time I recall that moment. After the war, he rose to the rank of Grand Chamberlain. He proposed to me, making us heirs to Serendia. But instead of celebrating our union, Al locked himself away in his estate, refusing to ever see me again. What horrors must he have endured in the war? I cannot fathom how we three came to be in such a state as this. That said, Alfonso Rundi is still my friend. But as Sir Jordine said, I must steel myself for the sake of my state. Promise me, swear, that you won't kill him. Do you understand? I need your word that his life will be spared. Now, I wonder what meeting Sir Jordine's attending. Roy, come to think of it, he didn't head toward the meeting room. Could he be seeking a private audience with Father at a time like this? And it's right on the heels of his proposal regarding Alfonso. I have a bad feeling about this. We must go.
Grand Chamberlain, Sir Edmund Dawson of the extraction mill, still complains about the delivery schedule.
He's trying to pin his embezzlement on us.
What are you talking about? Speak plainly, Jordine.
Bring in the sword. Sir Edmund sent me this sword as a gift. It appears ordinary at first glance, but were you to hold it yourself, you would sense the darkness within, like gripping a shadow. It's undoubtedly been refined with pure black crystals, likely pilfered from our extraction mill.
Those Calphion scum, when will they leave us be? Well, at least it's not about I'll personally deal with the black crystals later. For now, let's focus on the task at hand. Let's first head to the Moretti farm and I'll personally deal with the black crystals.
Ride horses in the open field. There's nothing... I don't mind what others say.
This is Moretti Farm, the granary of Serendia. And just south of here is Montverdel territory. Lately, there's been a noticeable increase in soldiers in Montverdel, despite it being nothing but ruin. Which means, well, now that we're here, this is Moretti Farm, the granary of Serendia. And just south of here is Montverdel territory. That could work. You're smarter than you look. We'll just go in like we're here on regular business, right? Give them a casual greeting, Jarrett. Don't seem too stiff and don't lose your temper. Deep breath.